Alright, good morning everybody. I am Mohammed and this is just one of the several series of videos that I'm going to make trying to convince people that this is definitely one of the best places to visit in India or to live in India. And the great city I'm talking about is the Aizawl city, which is the capital of Mizoram, our own Shangri-La, our own utopian society in the northeast. As you can see, the lovely lofty mountains and hills around envelop the city. On a pleasant day you have clouds floating around, and it's rightfully called the city of floating clouds if I'm not mistaken. The people who live here are extremely civilized, extremely decent, cultured, tolerant, and if I may say, they're very, very pretty looking. I've spent almost a year here. I've only fallen in love each day, and I wish I could live any longer in Aizawl. Let's see how it goes. People don't know much about the city, but I would really encourage every Indian, if not people around the world, to experience the city once. It's a very simple style of living. People here are very content, very happy in whatever they do. They don't crib much, they don't need much, they don't want much, but they surely live it up, huh? So it's kind of a contrast here. You'll find like high-end fashion, and they really live it up. They're very passionate about their lives here. I'm just standing in the balcony of my house, which I've rented here. That's how people who don't belong to Aizawl, that's how we have to live here. You have to take a house on rent, which is not very difficult to find if you have connections or friends. But once you do get a good house, and it's a great pleasure living here. So today being Sunday, you can listen to the carols playing in most of the churches here. It's predominantly a Christian state, though there are a couple of, or maybe 3 or 4 mosques here, masjids, and there's a temple here, and it's a wonderful society. It's an example of how India should be, you know. The police is nice, then nobody's corrupt, at least not very apparently, not very majorly. Women are really looked upon, respected. People abide by road rules. They don't really drive like maniacs. They will actually pause and stop and allow you to move ahead in case you're crossing the road, which is again a very decent thing when compared to the rest of the country, the standards that are followed in the rest of the country. These guys have like wonderful bikes. They have amazing dogs. I mean, if you're a dog lover like me, they have world-class breeds here, champion show dogs. To sum it up, as you can see, this is a very, very picturesque city. It's very serene, very tranquil. There's something in the air, you know, it just makes you feel so refreshed, so happy. So if you're not a guy who is extremely commercially bound or materialistic in terms of defining what a fun activity is, then I would advise you to come here, spend maybe a month here, experience the city, meet the people. And according to me, of course, I've been to Ladakh, I've been to Kashmir, I've been to various other cities. I've actually lived there for more than a year, but Aizawl in itself is a complete experience, because you can actually disconnect from the nature. You have a lot, if in case you do need to, there's a lot of commercial things happening around, a lot of people around, a lot of stores, a lot of shopping malls. Whatever you need, you'll find it here. Okay, let me make a correction. It's not exactly a mall, but a lot of shopping stores here. But it's more than enough. It's more than enough. Alright, signing off for now. I'll come back to the next video. This is basically in the rainy season, so just add to the list. It rains here a lot, and the city looks really refreshed. There's good drainage system, so there are no potholes. There's not going to be a swimming pool in the morning when you get out to go for work. It's going to be really nice. There are no puddles. So the bottom line, visit Aizawl.